It's me again. So before I get into what this video is about, just a heads up, none of this is scripted, and I did not have a paper ready and done to make this video. This is all just just me talking and just saying whatever, just like the first thing that appears in my mind. So, I disappeared from my YouTube channel for like about 6 months or whatever time I posted that video. And there's a couple reasons behind that, but before I get into that, I just wanted to clear up what the title of this video means. So, before you guys ask questions in the comments, I'm not leaving Mimic forever, and I will never do that. But the reason that I abandoned this channel for a little bit is because, as many of you know, I'm a senior in high school, about to graduate in a few months, I'd say. And when my senior year started, I decided that, this year I mainly wanted to focus on myself. And I didn't want to be so stressed, just being a student and, focusing on being a content creator. So I decided that I was going to step away and focus on myself. And within the few months that I was gone, a lot of things have happened. And for one, I'm very proud to say that I've never been more happier in my life, and I've grown to love myself, the best and worst parts of myself. And I've also grown to be more confident and, just doing what makes me happy. So, definitely in a much better mental state than I was before. I'll just say that right now. Now, on to more important matters. Oh god. As many of you know, I'm a Mimic content creator, and I've been a part of the platform for 3 years now, I'd say. 3 years. Yeah, I've been a part of the platform for 3 years. And throughout those 3 years, I've definitely grown, matured, met a lot of new people, lost a lot of people. And it was definitely an adventure, I'd say. And I've grown to love this community so much, even though sometimes I genuinely didn't like it. But this Mimic is a very phenomenal game, and it's always the first horror game that I recommend to people whenever I meet them on Roblox, Discord, wherever I meet them, school, just wherever. And as you guys can probably tell, something has been very off about the way that I've been posting videos. And a lot of reasons behind that I'm not going to say because I'd rather keep my life private. But I will say I have not been very happy with making these kind of videos, even though it's very weird because I've always had such tremendous love for this game, and when I was posting a lot more than I usually did back then, I was having a lot of fun, meeting a lot of people, and it was just insane, how good I was doing back then when I first started, on this channel. But, like I said, I have not been the happiest, really. And, well, I was also a junior in high school, so, obviously I wasn't, I wasn't doing the best either way because, school was definitely kicking me in the butt. But I will say that, I really haven't been happy with myself. There's been a lot going on, and just to put it bluntly, I've been through a lot of shit. And I've come to a point where I don't want to put myself through that anymore. And also, no disrespect to the developers, but the lack of Mimic updates has been really getting kind of old, in my opinion, even though I know they put a lot of hard work into making this game to make us happy, which, you know, I will always respect them for that. But the thing is like, you know, it's hard, like, you know, making content on a game that, like, you know, hardly updates a lot. And it does get kind of boring after a while, like, playing the same chapters over and over again, even though, like, you know I had friends that I played them with, and it was a lot of fun, I will admit, but other times it got kind of stale after a while, so. And I don't think I was ever gonna make this video, honestly, because I really didn't have the heart to. Because if you guys know me, especially with the ones that, like, you know me, you guys know that this game holds a very special place in my heart. And it always have since I was 13. When I was a broke middle schooler that stayed up really late with her friends and first discovered this game. That's really where it all started for me. But obviously that's a story for another day. I just feel like, you know, like, just I feel like I lost the spark of, like, you know, uploading these kind of videos, because it just, especially, like, you know, with the recent, you know, Mimic related videos that I've posted, you guys have probably, like, you know, seen them on the channel already. But the satisfaction that I used to get with, like, you know, uploading these videos, it just like disappeared. And I was obviously confused because, like, you know, I used to be so happy making these videos, so I was just like, you know, like, what happened? But, you know, stepping away from this game has, like, you know, definitely, like, you know, given me some thought on, like, you know, what I really want to do for this channel. And because, like, you know, I took that break, I'm confident to say, at least now, I'm confident to say that I will be stepping away from the Mimic. Now, like I said, I'm not completely quitting this game, and I will never do that. But I just feel like it's time to move on and, like, you know, actually make videos that do make me happy. So I've I've decided that that from this point forward, I will be making videos now on 2 games. And these 2 games are going to be Doors and Pressure, my 2 absolute favorite horror games on this platform. Now, I'm not dissing Mimic in any way, of course, but I just feel like I don't want to be tied down to one game for as long as, like, you know, I have this channel. That's not something I wanted to do, which, like, you know, is what I thought I wanted at first. Because, like, you know, obviously it was back then. I was still pretty young. But yeah, that's basically, like, you know, all I really want to say. Again, I don't know why it took me so long to make this video. Probably because, like, you know, I didn't have the strength to at the moment, because, like, you know, I didn't know what people were gonna think of me if I did this. But I've actually learned just to, like, you know, just to not care what people say. So it's just like, I don't mean to be rude, but it's just like, I don't really care if you guys, like, you know, still don't, if you guys don't want to watch my videos on, like, you know, the Doors and Pressure game that I plan on doing, it's fine. But I will be making these future videos with a friend group of mine. If you guys are watching this, you know who you are. But you guys will get to meet them very soon, of course, if they want to be featured in videos. I'm not going to force them. So yeah, that's basically, like, you know, how it's going to go from here. But even though I will be making these new videos, like, I'll still be posting, like, Mimic every now and then. It's just not going to be very often because, like, you know, I'm not going to really be playing the game as much as I usually do anymore. Maybe, like, you know, when newer chapters come out and, like, you know, I have to do runs to get lanterns, because obviously I'm going to have to. But yeah, that's basically it. So I really did honestly have a lot of fun making these videos and, like, you know, putting smiles on your guys' face. That was obviously, like, you know, the reason that I started this channel, because, like, you know, I wanted to post clips and videos, something that'd make you guys, like, you know, smile and laugh, make your guys' day with all my friends and everything. So, something I really wanted to say, obviously, like, you know, since I started this video, I wanted to thank everyone in the Mimic community, no matter if you were just a member or a tester, developer, YouTuber, it doesn't matter who you are. You guys truly made my life better in a lot of ways, and all my Mimic YouTuber friends, even if I, like, you know, didn't really have even if I didn't think nice things about you, I have tremendous amount of respect for you guys, and I obviously wouldn't be here if it weren't for you all. So you guys will, I mean, still, I always think of you guys, even if I don't talk to many of you. You guys are always on my mind 24/7. And lastly, obviously, the Mimic developers, you guys truly changed my life in a lot of ways, and if Mimic didn't exist, I obviously don't know where I would be in my life right now, because you guys are the reason that, like, you know, that I started doing this, how I met all my friends, and, like, you know, just people that I talk to every now and then. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to what the future holds for this channel, and for, obviously, like, you know, my fans that stuck through everything. I'm truly grateful for you guys. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm crying. I promise you I'm not. It's just my heart hurts a little just talking about this, because I really didn't think that, like, you know, it would get to this point. But sometimes in life you just have to move on from even the things that made you the happiest. But like I said, I'm still going to be posting Mimic videos every now and then. They're just not going to be very often. But yeah, I guess you guys can kind of just consider this, like, you know, the end, even though it's not really the end. But like I said, I'm really excited to, like, you know, post new content for you guys, and I'll definitely be much happier, and I'm very confident in saying this. So yeah, thank you all for spending time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye everyone.